Hey everybody, this is Dr. Ben Pearl. Today, on this episode of FitFoot U, I'm on vacation here at Colorado State University in the Plenary Gardens, home of the Rams. And like a lot of you, I'm wearing sandals today. Sandals are great for foot health in many regards. They give us more open air for our toes, particularly if we have skin conditions or nail problems, if your nails are bashed up like I am. I play a lot of soccer. And they give you more freedom in your toes so that you can have more toe movement. And we just saw recently, if you've been following the health news, Dr. Sanjay Gupta was talking about the importance of neurologic function with movement in the toes and how that affects our overall neurologic health, even insofar as health and mental health and wellness. So I'm going to break down in a moment the key features in a better sandal and some of the pitfalls of wearing even a better athletic sandal. So let's break it down right now. First off, most sandals are going to have a thong strap. Now, what most sandals that we get at the beach don't have is nice arch support. So I'm going to show you the contour of this sandal and you see how aggressive this particular sandal is. So if you get something like a rainbow sandal, you're going to find that not only does it not have as much arch support, or worse, a high fashion sandal that is more or less like a piece of cardboard under your foot, you're going to be subject to a number of injuries. First off, let's see how this sandal bends. We can see it does bend, but there is some resistance there. Why is that important? Because when I have my foot inside the sandal and when I'm walking, we're going to see that as I toe off, there is still some stability there. If you don't have stability, what you'll have is more pressure here on the big toe joint, where you can get symptoms of turf toe or hallux limitus or just general soreness in that joint. And the other thing that you can get is a common condition called metatarsalgia. That occurs under the heads of the metatarsals right below the foot. The most common place being the second metatarsal. Why is that? Because as the first toe goes up, the second, third, and fourth toes and fifth toes go down sequentially. So that means that the next in line is the second metatarsal, which is going to create a lot of pressure. Now, the other condition that happens is sandals, even this sandal, don't have as much side-to-side support. You can see when I'm going to be walking, there's going to be motion not only in the side to side, but my heel is going to uplift more as I step off the sandal. Now, this is reinforced by a thong or strap that is a little bit more solid. Some of the ones that are way up here are going to allow even more movement so that your heel will rise more and the sandal won't adhere to the bottom of your foot, which creates stability. The most important point that I already touched on is the side to side, which you simply do not have a lot of extra harnessing or reins besides your actual tendons. So the tendons that are most important are the posterior tib tendon, which runs along here, inserts into this bone in the midfoot called the navicular, and the side tendon called the peroneus brevis and longus, and they harness the lateral stability of the foot along with your lateral ankle ligaments. Now, they are not going to be supported. So what's going to happen is as I step off, even though I have pretty good support with a more athletic sandal, I am still going to get a little bit of toggle, which is going to affect more the subtalar joint here, which is right beneath the ankle. And this is responsible for the rotary motion in the foot that allows us to turn side to side. The ankle does not have much rotary side to side motion like the subtalar joint does. So this is oftentimes right here in this little delve called the sinus tarsi, where you'll get created pressure after you do a long walk with simply wearing a sandal. Now, the last thing to remember is that other things can happen like tendonitis. We don't have as much support under the foot. So the tendonitis that occurs typically is going to be the extensor tendonitis here in the front or Achilles tendonitis back here in the back. So if your sandal is going to have more motion, you're going to put more strain on those tendons. So it's important to stretch and be cognizant of that and not walk too long in the sandals if your foot already has an injury. That's a wrap for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section under this video. And if you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. Hope you all have a healthy and fun summer.